My name is Michelle Rhodes, and I like to call myself a street artist.
Yeah, I like your artwork.
Thank you.
Beautiful, you're going places.
Thank you. I'm being filmed.
Congratulations.
I've been living on and off the street since I was 12 years old. Things got too difficult. Some of the things that happened in childhood were enough to push. I tried to rejoin society and be a 9-to-5-er, and the maximum I can get is about 3 years before it just starts to become so overwhelming that I can't take one more day of paying a bill or worrying about rent. So you end up back out on the streets again, which is okay because it's not a bad life. You don't go hungry in Prince George. It's impossible to starve here. Most of the street people are so good. We help each other out. We back each other up. I don't know. It feels natural to me. It's like I'm not judged for my wackiness. In everyday 9-to-5 life, if I went into a manic phase in the middle of working, I wouldn't have a job. So it's hard to control that energy that pushes me to manic and keep it under control. Out here, I can have my moments and go absolutely spinny crazy and everybody just laughs and giggles along with me. Sometimes rules and regulations just don't work for us. We don't fit. We're a peg with so many sides we don't fit in any hole. And most of us have mental health or addiction issues that we've had to deal with most of our adult life, and some of us pre-adult. So they see us as dirty and destructive and not caring, but we're not, and we do try to self-regulate. Occasionally it gets a little carried away, but we do self-regulate. You see us out there in front of St. Vinny's, even though the tents are out there, you see someone with a broom sweeping and keeping it clean. We all take turns doing that and trying to respect the place that's there for us. I started painting with acrylic on canvas in November of last year. A friend had given me a photograph of Seton Lake. I told him I wanted to paint a picture of it, and he gave it to me, and then he ended up in the hospital and he passed. And I just picked up the paintbrush and I went nuts, and within a week and a half I had my first painting, and even my doctor went, wow. And I discovered that I can't go out and paint in real life because things change, and my style of painting is like a watercolorist doing glazes and building it up in layers. So as things change too fast in the real world, by the time I get the right shadow here, it's moved over here. So I work better from still shots, like photographs. I would like to personally thank all of the photographers who go out and get these wonderful scenic shots and submitted them for calendar art, because they're my inspiration for my paintings. From their photographs, I look at it and try and put myself there and see it from a slightly different angle or change the dimensions to make it my own. But they were my inspiration. They were the people that can get out into places in the world that I will never get. I do not have that mobility, and I do not have the financial ability to be able to visit some of these places I would love to paint. And I change everything. The sky is different, the mountains like flipped over, the front foreground is different, but it's the same image in my head, just moved from a different, slightly different location. I travel all over the world without leaving my house, and I love it. I love it.
I'm Christina Watts. I have a retail space in downtown Prince George where I often feature local artists, including Michelle. Michelle's got some really beautiful landscapes. It's amazing to look at them and to sort of see some glow, some perspective on them, and just to know, like, you know, how she's created them and how she's sort of viewed the world from where she's been using different devices. Michelle has actually been accomplishing some incredible things given limited resources and come a long way with her art.
Carving on the street was an easy one. Just said to myself, well, let's see what you can do.
The 18 faces on it, they all have eyes, noses, but no mouths, because we've taken their voice away from them. We don't listen anymore to the ancestors. We don't live in harmony with the land, so they're leaving us. They're going up in smoke and leaving us.
I was diagnosed bipolar in 2002. My whole life I thought I was crazy, and now I know I am. But my brain is always overcharged and going in so many different directions. It's hard to stay focused. And the art, it's like it all goes away. It's like it goes away and I get this calm feeling, and when I'm finished, it lasts for hours. And then when it starts to build up, I know I have to paint again just to get that release. It's almost like being an addict. You know, you get that and then you get the calm, and then you get and then the calm. The same way that most of us deal with our addictions out there. We're looking for that sense of freedom or escape from our pain and what's going on in here that never shuts up. There is good in everybody. There is a side of everybody. It doesn't matter how bad it gets out here. Everybody has something. They have a skill. They have an art. They have something to bring forward. And the fact that I can do this right now at this time in my life is really good, but I really, really, really want to help so many other people.
But I'm just giving it a little bit more shadowy area.
Let's see what you can do here. Like, I might be marginalized, but I have had a lot of things happen that are good in my life.